Nia Wesley is in the house. Nia, what is going on?
Guys, I cannot make this stuff up. Beyonce's ex-drummer of 7 years, she is seeking a restraining order against Beyonce. She's accusing her of dark magic, witchcraft, tapping into her phone bill, and basically controlling her finances, harassing her. She's saying the Beyonce camp is put up a huge harassment campaign against her, and it's overall witchcraft. She sought a restraining order in the past. It got denied, and she has another one scheduled for October 11th, but the internet is just like, what? Excuse me? And you know, I was just at the Beyonce concert last week in Houston. It was definitely a religious experience, but I didn't expect any, I didn't experience any witchcraft whatsoever, but I'll be interested to see how this plays out.
Beyonce is the top earning woman in music. She makes around $105 million, or at least she did last year. So along with all those riches, fame also brings bizarre allegations, like the lady who went to court accusing Beyonce of practicing extreme witchcraft.
Beyonce sure can cast a spell with her performances. But is she also practicing witchcraft? In head-scratching court papers, Kimberly Thompson, a former drummer for the singer's all-girl band, is accusing Beyonce of, get this, extreme witchcraft and magic spells and the murder of my pet cat. She's actually filed a restraining order against the star. Sounds kooky, right? And that's probably why a judge immediately denied Thompson's request for a restraining order. There's always been whispers that Beyonce belongs to some kind of secret society. They point to hand signals like this as an example of her communicating cryptic messages. But the accusations of witchcraft take things to a whole new strange level.
Bewitching Beyonce. The Queen Bee practiced witchcraft on one of her musicians. In this Daily Mail TV exclusive, the drummer who claims she was put under Beyonce's spell is now speaking out.
The fact that people keep saying I'm crazy, hell, the situations I had to deal with and survive are crazy.
Kimberly Thompson says she is tormented from being put under manic sexual spells by Beyonce.
We're talking about other situations where changing into animals and jumping into other bodies and all kinds of really crazy stuff.
In bizarre court papers, Thompson claims Beyonce, who she refers to as this person, has started a campaign of harassment against her that includes extreme witchcraft, dark magic, and magic spells of sexual molestation. She also claims Beyonce murdered her kitten after the singer put a spell on it.
They were like, the cat has a spell on it. The cat was taken back to her people, and they killed it.
It's unclear why Thompson is speaking out now, even though she says Beyonce has been at it since 2006.
She's not been able to let me go. She's not been able to let me progress. She's just been a savage.
Senior correspondent Tara Burney joins us now. And Tara, these claims are bizarre.
Really strange.
Has Beyonce responded at all to these?
Jesse, Beyonce's a little busy. She's on tour with Jay-Z. They're finishing up in LA, so they have not responded. And as far as Thompson, her request for a temporary restraining order was denied by a judge, most likely because of the nonsensical rantings about witchcraft. So I don't know. It's hard to say.
How often judges have to rule on something like this, as bizarre as this. What were Thompson's other claims here?
There's a lot of them. First, that Beyonce stole money from her. She had her stalked. She had her bullied. Thompson said she had to move several different times to different cities because she was casting spells on her work and her relationships, and she couldn't hold down a job, and she couldn't find a boyfriend.
Okay, I'm going to go on a limb here and say there will be no legal repercussion for Beyonce
I don't think so. I don't think she is on her radar.
I'm not a lawyer, but I did stay at a Holiday Inn last night. Tara, thank you. All right.
I don't know if you guys have been online this morning, but this is brand new out, and I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know if I should be taking this seriously or not. It is out on different outlets, but Beyonce is being accused of witchcraft. Have you seen this?
By who? Seen that.
By her former drummer. So someone who's actually pretty close to her and who spent a lot of time with her says the singer practices, quote, extreme witchcraft. She says that Beyonce has been using her magic to run surveillance and control this drummer's finances. She also alleged B murdered her kitten. So I have no idea, like, what or how or why.
Don't you think that's just sour grapes?
And that's like a publicity thing, right?
No longer with Beyonce and not happy.
But at the same time, she went as far as like trying to file a restraining order against her. So she's not messing around. At this point, the judge has not granted this request for a restraining order. We'll see what actually happens. And Beyonce's rep isn't responding to all of this.
Because you
just
don't respond to that.
What?
Because it's ridiculous.
Because it's bizarre.
How do you prove she's a witch?
Crazy. Yeah, that's.
What'd you say, Bri?
How do you prove she's a witch? Do you put her in like a big tank of water and see if she floats, or what? How does that work?
Watch her
in the
melt.
big cauldron?
I mean, she is magical.
She looks like a witch. That's all you need to know.
Everything she touches turns to
She
gold.
is magical.
I mean, whatever she's doing really is.
So, if that's what they're going to call her, well, something, she's laughing all the way to the bank.
Okay, so Alex Trebek.
I don't care if you think I'm Satan reincarnated. The fact is, you can't look at that television and say, nothing happened.